Top gainers in the Nigerian equity market as at 11 June 2025. The Nigerian equity market closed on a bullish territory to continue the winning streak to 6th consecutive trading day. As you can see, if you look at the key performances in Nigerian stock market, we are starting with what we call all share index. It is being used to measure or track the performances of all the company that is listed in the Nigerian equity market. And today, it closed or settled around 114,659.11 basis points. The market delivered today's gain is 0.56% when compared with 0.18% of yesterday. Now, the market capitalization has increased to 72.30 trillion. And of course, year to date, the Nigerian stock market has delivered a gain of 11.40% to all the investors. The total stock that gained today is 32, while the stock that lost today is 28. The deal today is 20,538, while the total volume of share that exchanged among the investors is 471 million units. Now, let's quickly take a look at some of the top gainers that we have today, starting from ABC Transport. This company opened today with 2 naira 40 kobo, closed with 2 naira 64 kobo, delivered a gain of 10%. Number of shares that exchanged among the investors is 698,515 units, which valued at 1.8 million naira. Now, if you compare the Q1 results of 2024 and Q1 result of 2025, the profit of ABC Transport has surged with 86.92% month to date. This company is benefiting from economic event. Apart from transportation of passengers, they equally transport truck, they transport mail, they do shipping. So the company have access to different revenue. They sell spare parts as well. Now, better glance. This very company opened with 2 naira 10 kobo, 210 naira 10 kobo, and closed with 231 naira 10 kobo. Deliver a gain of 10%. The volume of shares that exchange hand is 237,224. The share worth 53.6 million naira. And of course, when you compare the Q1 2024 and Q1 2025, this company profit has surged by 594% month to date. This very company is benefiting from economic events. The company is into production of glassware and bottles to different countries in Nigeria. They equally export their products, so they have access to foreign exchange. Here we have Beggar Paints. Today, Beggar Paint opened with 22 naira 55 kobo, closed with 24 naira 80 kobo, a return of 9.98%. The volume of share traded is 3.6 million units among investors, which value 82.9 million naira. And of course, when compared the month-to-date profits, their profit has also surged by 128%. They are into production of paints and some allied products, so they are equally benefiting from economic events. Please see, this is healthcare company. The company opened with 31 naira 80 kobo and closed with 34 naira 95 kobo, a return of 9.91%. The volume of share that exchanged hand among investors is 2.7 million units, which worth 91 million naira. Now, comparing the Q1 profit of 2024 and Q1 profit of 2025, the profit has surged with 212%. No wonder the share has been trading at highest level in the Nigerian stock market. The shares of Fishing has delivered more than 100% at date. I subscribed to the Fishing share when it was 18 naira. Today, the share closed at 34 naira 95 kobo. One thing about the Fishing is that they are equally benefiting from economic event. How are they benefiting from economic event? This very company signed an agreement with 3 Chinese companies to build a pharmaceutical firm or plant in Lagos for production of antivirus drug for the Nigeria and Africa. So they have access to foreign exchange. So this company is actually doing well. Now take note, the fact that the company is good does not mean somebody should buy the shares at that very moment. I bought the share at oversold region. Already the share has overbought region. I bought at over. So the fact that the share is good does not mean it's meant to buy. There's a time to buy share. If you even notice that the company is have a good fundamental and the technical analysis, you are satisfied by it, it may not mean that you have to buy that share at that very right price, because already this is high price for me. We bought at 18 naira. So you should know the time to buy. Let's follow the legend internet. This company is newly listed in Nigeria stock market some few months ago. The share opened with 5 naira 87 kobo, closed with 6 naira 45 kobo, and of course return of 9.88%. The volume traded is 8.4 million units, which worth 54 million naira. Now, when compare the Q1 result of 2024 with Q1 result of 2025, the profit decreased by 54.3% month to date. Why, though there was increase in their revenue, but when we check their fundamental, we discover that the administrative expenses is very high. So decrease in the profit is a result of increase in administrative expenses, even the operating expenses. Now we have Ella Lake. This company opened with 5 naira, 3 naira 59 kobo, and closed with 3 naira 94 kobo, a return of 9.75%. Volume of shares among the investors is 14.8 million units, which worth 57 million. And of course, their profits, the percentage loss is 10.69% month to date. There's something I discovered when I was checking their fundamental. The company actually did what we call debt conversion. They convert the debt to equity, about 3.1 billion naira, which happened to be the debts, were converted to equity for the shareholders, which resulted to a share dilution. Although the company still, they are into production of fish and farming. So this company is going to benefit a lot from economic event. They equally acquire property of recent to boost their production. So the fact that they sustain law does not mean the company is not still good. So debt to equity ratio, they convert the debts to give shares to the investors. So those shares were also listed in Nigerian Equity Market. So this very company is going to do well in this 2025. Now we are Caverton. Caverton opened with 4 naira 3 kobo, closed with 4 naira 30 kobo, deliver a gain of 6.7%. The volume of the share traded is 2.9 million units, which worth 12 million naira. And of course, month to date, the profit has surged by 10.42%. I bought this very company when it was 2 naira 50 kobo. Though I no longer have it in my portfolio. I sold it when it was 3 naira 50 kobo. But there's something I've discovered about Caverton. Caverton is equally benefiting from economic events. Now, Caverton signed a joint venture agreement with NNPC for transportation of crude. Apart from that, they equally joined Federation of International Soccer Drone Association. So the company is seriously benefiting from economic events. And that's one of the reasons why you see that the share price has been rally this year. Followed by Owando. It opened with 59 naira 35 kobo. Close today with 16 naira 10 kobo. A gain of 6.32%. Volume traded is 9.9 million units, which was 630 million naira. They are yet to release their Q1 2025 result, but the full year audited report of 2024, the profit year to date has surged with 272.72% year on year. They are yet to release the Q1 2025 result. But this very company, don't forget, they acquired a Ajipoi company last year, The last year, the share price attained 98 naira before the dip. But we hope that this way, when you look at the results for 2024, you can see the percentage increase in their profits. We are expecting the Q1 result for the stock to continue the stock rally. Here we have Jazz Bank. It opened with 3 naira 11 kobo, closed with 3 naira 30 kobo, a return of 6 naira, a return of 6.11%. Volume of the share traded now is 1.9 million units, which worth 6.3 million naira. I don't have access to their information presently. But the company is also a good company, though it's an Islamic bank, but they do involve in investments like a treasury bill, commercial paper, even bonds. So they have enough and we call it interest income. They are benefiting from interest income also. So it's a penny stock. It's also good for one to have it in his or her portfolio. So this is just a summary of the stock market as at 11 June 2025. When we meet again, we discuss further. Thank you.